welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about first cleansing and what is first cleansing and what should I avoid with first cleansing. How do I do a first cleanse? What are your favorite products? What are my favorite products? And so we're just going to be talking about first cleansing today. If that's something that you are interested in, then definitely keep watching. So what is a first cleanser? A first cleanser, the job of it is to remove your makeup and SPF or sunscreen that you wore through the day, that anything that was waterproof or that's really clinging onto your skin that you want to remove. First cleansing is designed to remove all of that. And a first cleanse has oil in it, so you want to check to make sure that there is oil in the first 3 ingredients at least in your product. The first ingredient may be water or some kind of weird name that's like an emulsifier, but you want to make sure that there is an oil in the first 3 ingredients, because the first 3 ingredients or the first 5 are really what make up the main body and bulk of a product. So an oil, it could be camellia oil, olive oil, mineral oil. That's, mineral oil is not the best, but there could be different oils and a lot of different types of oils, and it can come in a lot of different forms too. It doesn't just have to be like a liquid oil. It could be a balm, which is my favorite, not as messy. It could also be a stick form. It can be with a wipe, a makeup remover wipe, in a micellar water. It can be in a lotion or a gel, and so there's a lot of different kinds of cleansers that are out there to remove your makeup, but you just want to make sure that it, like I said, it has oil in it. So how does it work? Well, oils attract oil, and so honestly that's as simple as it gets. Without going into too much detail, the oils will just kind of break down the other oil-based things. Even if you have something that's waterproof or water resistant, an oil will cut through that product and break it down so it can come off your face easily. The things that you want to avoid in a cleanser, any kind of cleanser, but a first cleanser especially because you're going to be using it around your eye area, or any type of harsh products, fragrances, any type of dyes and stuff, that anything that you might irritate your eyes. So you don't want your eyes to be blurry afterwards, and you don't want them to sting or anything. Something that says it's tested for around the eye area. Anything that says avoid eye area, don't get that one. You want something that's good for around your eyes, because that's what you're using it for. You also want to just avoid overly priced products, because honestly you're just going to be rinsing it off your face and it's going down the drain. I mean, there are really luxurious makeup removers out there, but they that's I guess if that's your cup of tea. But if you are just getting started to these skincare routines, I highly recommend putting your money towards something else and not your makeup remover. So how do you first cleanse your face? What does first cleansing look like? Well, you are standing in front of your sink with your cleanser and you apply the cleanser to a dry face. You can check the directions on the back of your product, but most of the time it says apply to a dry face. So you apply it to the dry face, you want to massage it in. You can even do gentle massages to your face, add circulation. You have muscles that have been talking and doing things all day, and so it is nice to give yourself a little face massage if you have time for that. But if you don't, you just want to gently and slowly kind of rub it into your face and slowly have it go over your eyelids. You don't need to pull or anything on your eyelashes, just on your eyelids and on your eyelashes, over your eyebrows, pretty much your whole face and your neck. If you bring your makeup and SPF down on your neck, which you should bring your sunscreen on your neck, but so after that, sometimes it will say add a little bit of water on your hands and mix it in with the face wash, and that will help even break stuff down even more and emulsify it and works with the product. But sometimes it just says to rinse clean. So then you can either do the whole splash thing and rinse your face clean with water, or you can use a warm washcloth, or what I like to do is use a warm microfiber washcloth, which will not only remove the products and the makeup remover off of my face, but it also remove the oily residue that sometimes those products can leave behind. So then I don't really have to go in with a second cleanse. So I kind of like doing that sometimes. But if you don't have a microfiber cloth, then you can go in with a second cleanser, which is a water-based cleanser, and that will remove the rest of the stuff. So you don't have to worry about getting everything off of your face with that first cleanse. It's just to really help break everything down first, and then you can go in with your second cleanser and get everything off. I'll leave a link down below if you are interested in those microfiber cloths. I'll leave a link down below of my favorites. All right, so for my favorite products, we have the BALMS, which these may look familiar to you if you've been following my channel, because I did a battle of the BALMS before where I talked about the differences and the similarities to the Heimish All Clean Balm and the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. I went into what they're made of and stuff and the price of all of them, so I won't go into that detail now, but these are really great. They're my favorite type of makeup remover because they're not very messy. You just get as much, like a little bit goes a long way. They're solid, as you can see, and they kind of melt between your fingers. I just really enjoy them. This one doesn't come with a scoop, so I honestly just use my finger. That's what I've been doing lately, and my fingers are, I usually wash my hands before I do a cleanse of my face, and so my hands are clean, and so I just take a little scoop of this and put it on my face. So there's really no difference between these. There is, as far as there's essential oils in this, and this is non-fragranced. So if you want to stay away from any kind of fragrance, then I do recommend this one. But as far as like how well they work, I mean, this may take it off a little bit faster, but they're very, very similar. And this one is definitely easily available as far as being, if you live in the US. And so I highly recommend both of these, honestly. If you're looking for something budget friendly, then you can either go downstairs, how do I know your kitchen's downstairs? My kitchen is downstairs, but then you can just go to your kitchen and find an oil, like an olive oil, and use that to clean your face if you want to. You know, I recommend that you would follow up with another cleanser after that, but I know I have a family member who uses extra virgin olive oil on her face to remove her eye makeup and everything, and it works well for her. I've never really done it, but I know it does work, and if you're kind of wanting to save money in this step of your routine, then you can do that. I will recommend, if you want to use a coconut oil, that you would get the fractionated coconut oil, because the non-fractionated kind will easily clog some people's pores if you are acne prone, and so just be on the lookout for the fractionated coconut oil. And yes, so those are something that's very affordable. Or if you want to actually get something that's more designated for, and that's been tested on removing makeup and being on your skin and around your eyes, this Physicians Formula eye makeup remover lotion is really awesome. It's only $5 for 2 ounces, and this does have mineral oil in it. And I know I mentioned that that's not the best oil, but it's just because it's a cheap oil. It's just a really cheap oil, and it's not good when you see mineral oil in like an expensive product, but this is only $5, so I'm okay with there being mineral oil in this. There is blue dye in this as well, but that's at the very, very bottom of the ingredient list, and it hasn't affected my skin at all. This is actually hypoallergenic and fragrance-free, so if you're looking for something that you can get at Ulta or at your grocery store, then I highly recommend the Physicians Formula Makeup Remover. On the opposite side of the spectrum, then there's the high-end TATCHA Pure One-Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. I really enjoy this oil. It's honestly, it used to be my favorite, but it's slowly becoming not so much of a favorite because I like other ones a little bit better. I mean, if you have a chance to get your hands and try on this and try it, obviously this is a tiny little mini, but a little bit of it goes a long way. Honestly though, I should probably take those words back, because I do use quite a bit of it to really get all of my makeup off. And it's not super oily and it smells great, but there is added fragrance to it. So when I say it's not super oily, I mean it doesn't leave like an oily residue on. It's actually like a liquid oil, so it is oily, but it doesn't leave an oil residue after you clean, because it was designed like that. It's a one-step one-step cleanser, meaning you don't need a second step. So I've said a lot about this, but if you want to check it out, you can. I just don't know if I would recommend spending like $70 on a makeup remover anymore, honestly. I know there's even removers that are a lot more expensive than that. So again, like I said, to each their own. And lastly, I have the Jordan Samuel Plie, or as it's called now, After Show. This is a gel to oil cleanser, meaning it comes out kind of like a gel and then it kind of melts down into an oil, and olive oil is its main ingredient in this as far as the oils go, but it's, you know, I don't know if you've seen my video before talking about the DHC olive oil cleanser. I don't care for that one because it really smells like olive oil, whereas this one, he's mixed in a lot of citrus essential oils into it, and so it smells very nice. I really enjoy this cleanser, and this is a small business based out of California. Jordan was a dancer, and before he started this line, he was a professional dancer, wore a lot of stage makeup, and so he was looking for a good cleanser that would break down the stage makeup really well, and so he designed his plie and now renamed it After Show. This is great. You do have to order it online and only on his website, and so if that's something that deters you from there, although I highly recommend any of his products. So if you're trying to get free shipping, add anything that you see on there that looks of interest to you, and I pretty much can say it's gonna be an awesome product. So yeah, definitely check that out if you're interested in supporting a small business and, you know, getting something that's honestly pretty affordable too. So that's everything I have for today. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you're new here, thank you so much for coming by. I am Jess. I love skincare and all things beauty. I'm kind of a self-taught skincare and makeup enthusiast. I am very active over on Instagram. That's Glam Free Beauty, and if you want to check me out, I pretty much upload something there every day, skincare or beauty related. So I'm also doing a series over there as well as here called Skincare 101, where I'm talking about just terms that skincare world uses and things that you may be interested in if you don't understand, or if you do understand and you just want a little bit more details on it, or my favorite things, or how to apply, or what cool products I really love, then yeah, definitely check me out there, and subscribe here if you want to see more videos, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.